So what we want to do with this video is we want to prove that Muhammad, the Adonites, and the Qahtanites were indeed Jewish tribes. And from proving that, we want to prove that the original Arab slave trade was a Jewish-Arab slave trade. We're putting the pieces to this puzzle together from the information that we have excavated from the sources that we possess, okay? From scripture to records that are posted on Wikipedia and other information that we have in order to provide a real and true understanding of our past as Black Jewish Arabs. So let's start by analyzing the Jewish tribes that we find mentioned here on Wikipedia. There's two that we will look at here. Banu Ghassan and Japhna, okay? And we will also focus quickly on the Himyarites. And from these two, we will prove that the people of Qahtan are indeed Jewish. So let's take a deeper look into Banu Ghassan. We've done this partially already. We know that Banu Ghassan are also called the Japhnids because they came from Japhna, okay? And according to what we find on Wikipedia, Japhna was a solely Jewish clan. We know that Japhna was a descendant of Al-Azid, okay? Through Mazin, Talaba and Haritha were his brothers, and Japhna, the line of Japhna, is also called Banu Ghassan, the Ghassanids. They were Jewish, okay? Solely Jewish. We understand that Japhna, or the Ghassanids, as they are also styled, descend from Azid, okay? They descend from Azid, okay? This is Banu Ghassan, or Japhna. Talaba and Haritha being their brother. They descend from Mazin, okay? And they are all patrilineal descendants of Qahtan, okay? So this is coming through their father, okay? So this makes the whole tribe, all of these tribes, including Himyar, also known as the Tuba, okay? The Himyar, this makes them all what? Jewish, through their father, okay? So this is why we say that Qahtan and the Qahtani tribes are Jewish, because they are. It's not just about them taking on the religion, okay? They are Jewish, because Jewish is not the name of a religion. Jewish is the name of an ethnicity. Let's be correct and clear about that. We also have references of the Shanua tribe being described as jet black and tall. We know that the Shanua tribe descends from Azid, once again, who's a descendant of Qahtan, okay? And we know that Azid is a son also of Saba, okay? So we understand that they are Jewish and that they are also jet black and brown and tall, okay? So once again, we know that Shanua, the jet black to brown and tall, is coming from who? Al-Azid, okay? They are also what? Jewish, okay? Because this is a patrilineal line. Shanua is the brother of Mazin, okay? So he would be the uncle to Japhna, or the Ghassanids, okay? Solely Jewish, okay? And their color has been described by the prophet as jet black and brown. So we're also establishing that they're Jewish and also establishing that they were black. We also clearly see that the Aus tribe was also part of the Jewish tribes of Arabia, okay? And we see that the Aus are the brothers of the Khazraj, who also descend from Azid. Okay, Azid. And then we have Mazin And the sons of Thalaba were Banu Aus and Banu Khazraj. And they were Jewish. And we can confirm this on the big map, okay? El-Azid, Mazin, okay? We come down to his son Thalaba, and we have what? Khazraj and Aus, okay? Descending from El-Azid. Once again, Jewish tribes. And we will also see that the Nasrid dynasty are also descendants of Khazraj, also coming from Azid. Jewish Arab tribes. And clearly from the description of Shanua, we also know that they were black. They indeed were black. Last but not least, when we look into the narrative that is written about the Jewish tribes of Arabia in Wikipedia, they contradict themselves in the things that they're saying. But nevertheless, it is said here, in Islamic tradition, the Jewish tribes of the Hijaz were seen as the offspring of the ancient Hebrews. Okay? According to historical Muslim sources, they spoke a language other than Arabic, which at-Tabari claims was Persian. Okay, but we also understand that ancient Hebrew possesses Persian and Egyptian and Aramaic within it. Okay, this implies they were connected to the major Jewish community of Babylonia. So once again, according to Islamic tradition, the Jewish tribes of the Hijaz were seen as the offspring of the ancient Hebrews. Okay, so we know who we're talking about here. And so Mecca and Medina, Jeddah, Tabuk, Yambu, Taif, and Bajurashi, this was considered the Hijaz. And we understand that the Sabaean tribes also dwelt here and migrated here amongst their relatives. So we know that also, according to some modern historians, the traditional distinction between Adonites and Qahtanites lacks evidence and may have been developed out of the later faction fighting during the Umayyad period, where it is said that tribes like Qudaa, who are linked with the Qahtan tribes, joined other confederations and took on different pedigrees and changed their tribal identity with pressure placed on them by the Umayyads, who they were linked with politically and also through marriage. Okay?